Hello everybody and Merry Christmas to you all. In today's video, since it is Christmas, I'm going to be going through all of my Christmas albums and put together a list of the top 10 Christmas albums that I have in my collection. Now there's lots of Christmas albums out there that are really great that I don't have in my collection. So for this video, I'm just going through and listing my top 10 favorites that I actually own. So there's a little bit, I don't have them all on vinyl, so there's going to be CDs and vinyl shown in this video. So starting off with number 10 on the list is Ray Charles, The Spirit of Christmas. Now, growing up, I've always watched over the years the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation movie, and you remember when Clark is stuck up in the attic, he's watching the old home movies that he found up there, and he's in the background is playing the Spirit of Christmas song. I just really enjoyed that song, watching that movie over the years, and eventually I decided to pick up this album. I haven't got it on vinyl, but I did pick it up on CD, and the entire album is just lots of great music on this one. This is a really good one to pick up if you don't have that one. And then number 9, next up here we have, this is Aaron Neville's Soulful Christmas. As far as I know, this one isn't actually on vinyl at all. It's just a CD release only. It's probably going to be hard to see the track listing there, but just lots of great songs on this one too. And he has a very distinct voice if you're familiar with Aaron Neville, but some of my favorites are the opening track, Please Come Home for Christmas. Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow is a really good version on this one that he does. I really enjoy that one. Just lots of great stuff on that one as well. All right, number 8. This one here is the Brian Setzer Orchestra. It's his first Christmas album, Boogie Woogie Christmas. He has his big band sound on this one. There's lots of great songs on this one, and he does have 2 other Christmas albums as well. The second one is pretty good. The third one is not as good as the first 2. It's still good stuff on there, but the first one that he put out here is probably by far the best one. So that's my next choice there. All right, next up we have, this is one that I just recently picked up, just within the last month or so. This is Frank Sinatra's A Jolly Christmas from Frank Sinatra. Just a really classic album, lots of great songs on there, and Frank really has a great voice. I just really enjoy listening to all these songs on here. Yeah, I just recently picked this up, but I've listened to this several times already, so really good one to pick up if you can find it. All right, let's see, where am I at? 10, 9, 8, 7. This is number 6 here. We have A Christmas Gift for You from Philly's Records. This is kind of a Phil Spector album. Just lots of great various artists on here from Philly's Records. We got Darlene Love, the Ronettes, the Crystals, Bob B. Sox, and the Blue Jeans. Just a really classic album. I'm sure a lot of you out there have this in your collection, but always a go-to for every Christmas listening to this one. All right, next up, number 5. I believe it's number 5 here is John Denver and the Muppets, A Christmas Together. Some albums, like this one in particular, are great because it's a lot of nostalgia with this one. I had this one when I was young. I've grown up listening to this record every year. I remember just sitting down and listening to this album, and the entire time it's playing, I'm just looking at all the Muppets and stuff on there, just watching that, imagining them singing all the songs. And John Denver does a really great job at Christmas music as well. Also, if you're a fan of this one, be sure and pick up his Rocky Mountain Christmas album. That's another great one. I think a couple of the songs that he does on here are actually on that album too. So, and then number 4 we have Merry Christmas by Bing Crosby. Again, just another great classic Christmas album. Many of you have this in your collection. I just really love Bing Crosby's voice. Not much else to say about this one, just a really great classic album. All right, next up we have, let's see here, this is the Beach Boys Christmas album. Another one that I listen to several times every year. Just a really great song, list of songs on this one, especially Little Saint Nick. One of their most popular Christmas songs. And if you love this Beach Boys Christmas album, I definitely recommend picking up, if you can find it. I think this is out of print now, but it's the Beach Boys Ultimate Christmas is the CD. It contains the entire original album on there, but it also contains a lot of extra tracks that were for a Christmas album that they were planning to put out, I think in early 70s, but I don't think they ever got around to putting that out. But there's a lot of great songs from that as well. And then there's some bonus tracks here too, of a couple different versions of Little Saint Nick with some different instrumentation on there. So I definitely recommend picking this up. All right, let's see. Are we down to number 2? Yes, number 2 is Carpenter's Christmas Portrait. I just really love Karen Carpenter's voice. She does an amazing job singing, not just Christmas songs, but all their music is really great. And again, this record is very, very good. I definitely recommend picking up this CD. It's the special edition, and this contains a lot of extra tracks, and that's because they have their other Christmas album. Let's see, was it An Old-Fashioned Christmas? That's what it is. So there's lots of the songs from that second album as well as the Christmas Portrait album. So there's 70 minutes of music on here, so that's a lot of Carpenter's Christmas music to enjoy on this special edition. So, all right, now before we get to my number 1 favorite Christmas album, I just thought I'd throw in a couple honorable mentions here. And again, with the nostalgia thing, this kind of goes back to my childhood. I know my parents used to listen to Roger Whittaker Christmas every year. So all these songs that are on this CD here, I think are on the record that they used to listen to, and it just brings back a lot of memories of listening to that growing up. I just really like Roger's voice. He does great Christmas music on that one. Another honorable mention here is Ringo Starr's I Want to Be Santa Claus. And of all the solo Beatles, Ringo was the only one that has ever put out a Christmas album, so that's something to be said there. Just one of his best albums, and it's a Christmas album, so definitely recommend that one as well. And also I recommend the Monkees' Christmas. Again, this is the only Christmas album that they ever put out, and it was just put out a few years ago. Just a lot of good music on there. They do really great stuff on this. I really enjoy listening to this one. All right, and now the number 1 favorite Christmas album that I have in my collection. Of course, it is A Charlie Brown Christmas by the Vince Guaraldi Trio. It's not Christmas until you've listened to this record. One of my favorite Christmas specials every year is the Charlie Brown Christmas special, and then all the music that goes along with it. It's just really great listening to that every year as well. All right, and that pretty much wraps it up. Those are my favorite albums in my Christmas collection. So I thank everybody for watching, and I just want to thank everybody for watching my videos throughout the year as well, all of my subscribers. I'm just very blessed to have nearly 2,700 subscribers now already, which is phenomenal. I never thought I'd have that many. And I just want to thank you all for watching and subscribing. and commenting. Please leave your comments below. What are your favorite Christmas albums that you listen to? Everybody have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Take care.